Hello, monsters abound, and welcome back to Total War Warhammer 3 Immortal Empires and part 2 of my Kelpbeard campaign. Here's a crab, a few words. Last time we confederated Khalida somehow, not 100% sure how, and we are now right. Well, look, we could fight the Dwarfs. However, there's two issues here. One, these dwarves are mostly guys with great axes, which is bad for me because that means they'll crack me like a fucking nut. And I don't have any armor piercing myself because although my guys have got quite a lot of weapon strength, they actually only get 10 armor piercing, which is not a huge amount. So I don't think we will do particularly well against a dwarf army. Dwarf armies, particularly early on, are hard nuts to crack, especially when you don't have any armor piercing. Now, I do think that my cannonbacks would do amazing, right? They would absolutely wreck dwarves, but with only 2 units of them, we're going to have a hard time. Like the dragon shrimps, even though they're nightmare fuel, 30 armor piercing damage, very good. They would do quite well against dwarves, but they are limited in number. So we're going to need something, something with a little bit more punch, basically. I don't know what that would be. Like spider crab riders again. Only 14, but we need something with a little bit more AP, and I don't think we've actually got anything here which has armor piercing. We've got the crustacean raw gut again, no armor piercing. You guys do have armor piercing. 8, no, 20. Okay, 20's good. You guys, the monks, we've already got those guys. Okay, the battle altar is not a unit, so that won't help. Disciples of the Shell, no. Okay, Disciples of the Claw. Now these guys, we'd be talking, but yeah. Otherwise, we could get some more dragon shrimps potentially if we upgrade this. They would be handy. The problem is that the monks are damage dealers, but they are damage dealers which are only really good against light units. Dwarves are not light units, which means these damage dealers will not do what they need to do, which is deal damage. They will struggle against those units, and then we've got problems. So I don't think going against the dwarves at the moment is a good idea. Literally any other army I think would be fine. Demon armies, I think we cut through like a hot knife through butter because we've got those magical attacks, so that would be fine. Dwarves though, we're really going to have trouble with them. So don't think that's a good idea at this point. We're probably going to pull back. Plus, of course, the Thorek is an absolute fucking nightmare. Early on, he is definitely like he's Morga level, and he just does not fucking die. And also, it's actually very hard to get him to run away as well. Yeah, Thorek early on is a mean guy to fight. Research 8 technologies, we could potentially do that. Right, so let's pull back. We're going to go back to our own territory. We're going to do something. I don't know. We probably need to wait for this to be built and then recruit. If we're going to fight dwarves, we're going to need something a little bit more chonky. I was planning to go up against Khalida, and then Khalida just was vassalized by me. So yeah, I didn't really want to go up. Yeah, dwarves are a nightmare. I mean, we could get those crab gunners. Maybe they would do quite well. I mean, basically anything that can... I think the monks can probably hold the line. We need something that can actually kill the dwarves, which the monks won't do. To be honest, the monks aren't very good at holding... There are better units for holding a line than the monks. So, I did see there were crab gunners. They did have armor-piercing shots. Something like that would be fine. Mix them into the army. Suddenly, we've got options. The Winds of Pain. Right, you... Come on, what have you got? The Arcane Spell Shield. Oh, hang on, what does that do? Just out of interest. Armor gives you... Enemy in range, you get more winds of magic, more reserves per second, you get magical attacks, and you negate magical weapons with the air effect. Okay, that's quite handy. I can give you the Berserker Sword, seeing as you don't have anything else. And I don't really want to give you that. That seems like a bad idea. Ambush defense chance is fine, I guess. It's fine. What do we got? More control and a standard discipline. Both of those are terrible. Never mind. It's good to have options. Right, what are the... Okay, nothing here... Yeah, nothing here has... Well, no, the Reef Snappers do have armor piercing, but it's about as much as... Yeah, so we saw that last time. It's only 10 armor piercing, which is not really what we need. We need a little bit more. We need a little bit more chunk. The Crab Levy are terrible, so we just get rid of them because they're just draining our resources and not really doing anything for us. The spears are fine. And we could always grab a couple more spears, and then that would complete that quest and potentially give us some more of those gleaming shells, which would be quite handy. How is Krokgar doing? Because once Krokgar has finished off those Skaven, he's probably going to be bored. Yeah, he's probably fine. Oh god, those doors are so... Why are they so big? And they're not at war with anyone either. That's dangerous. That's very dangerous. Ooh, okay, so we need to maintain 8 of these guys. We found Old Hardshell's cavern. The Leviathan rests in a magical sleep. In order to awaken him in a customary hardshell battle ceremony must be held. Must gather his kin. Only they can awaken the ancestor. Oh, okay. We've also got Old Hardshell. The patriotic Hardshell tribe is among the oldest living Leviathans, known for his immense size and strength. His aid could greatly aid our cause. Rumors have it he sleeps in the depths of the Black Gull. Oh yeah, we did that one, didn't we? Tick. Oh, that's the quest we completed, and then we got the next one. Did we? Is that Old Hardshell? It is Old Hardshell. Okay, good. Good. I think we just kind of need to chill for a minute. We'll get the building slot in a couple of turns, and then we could... This does give us armor piercing. 20. Not amazing, not bad. Did I see guns? Yes, crustacean gunners. It would also let us get the grenadiers or crab cannons. Yes. Yeah. Wait, where do we get the... What unit have we got? Hardshell cannonbacks. Where the fuck do we get them from? Hardshell cannonbacks. Oh, there we go. We can get mortars. Okay, so we build that one, but we need to be tier 4. Whereas if we get this one, we get crustacean gunners who have reasonably good range. They've got that missile damage as well, which is pretty good. Yeah, something like that would be super handy. So I think we just need... Yeah, if we get them, right, I'm feeling... We can definitely take the dwarves on if we've got, like... 4 units of them. The world is our oyster. Which is, you know, sort of crab themed. Got the Ironclaw teachings. Old Ironclaw, founder of the Ironclaw warrior monks and the visionary behind their teachings. His wisdom could be of great use. Blah, blah, blah. We have... Nope. There we go. We discovered the location of Old Ironclaw's refuge. He rests amongst the Dragon Isles. The entrance, however, is sealed with magical runes of crustacean origin. Maybe further study of his texts can unveil a solution to our problem. Yes, maybe so. How exciting. But we're still going to wait, and hopefully the dwarves... Oh, good. They're fighting Wurzag. That is good news. That'll keep him busy. And it'll also keep him off my back. And you are no longer at war with anyone. That is potentially problematic. Although, on the plus side, at least you guys don't have as much armour as dwarves do. Although what we can do is we can do the ancestral boon. Yes, a permanent bonus. Oh, cool. Okay. Holy shit. More charge bonus, melee attack and weapon strength for the Lord's army. Serenity. Replenishment. Upkeep reduction, campaign movement range. Ward save That feels quite weak. Sage's Boon, okay. I mean, I feel like Champion, charge, melee attack and weapon strength for the entire army is just too good not to take. Right? Like, that's amazing. Holy shit. Okay, great. That's what we'll do then. Easy peasy. Good. So, let's just... we need to get... Was it Ancestral Resilience? Was that the one? I think so, because it was going to be on this side anyway. I mean, I would quite like to get, like, income from farms, income from port. Like, all this income stuff would be nice, but we're just powering up the punch them in the face with a claw strats, which I think is definitely the way to pull out a win. I mean, these guys have now got 51 to 52, 53 melee attack, 35 melee defense, 66 weapon strength, 38 charge bonus, and that's without counting in their Iron Claw Resolve buff, which means they get an additional 15% AP and normal base damage, and then 30 armor as well and magical attacks. I swear to God, any demon that wants to pick a fight with me is going to get their arse handed to them. Okay, nice. Let's get guns and spider crabs. Can I be honest? If there's spider crabs around, you definitely need guns. Do we... And these guys do have that bonus first large, don't they? But to be honest, they're probably worse in every way than the monks, even with that. So we're going to get rid of those. And then we can get some guns when we've built that in 2 turns. Because we'll have the money, because we'll have 1,000 monies coming in. The other thing we can do is, now that we've got the ancestral trait, which is what I was saving my shells for, we can actually use the shells on other things. Because we do actually have... Is it Acid Rain? So it reduces armor and leadership of all units into. So that could be quite handy if we need to like debuff an enemy army and take them apart with our monks. So our options. I'd kind of forgotten we had that option, but it is an option. But it wasn't an option because I was saving for my ancestral boon. But now we've got it, so it's fine. We don't have to worry about that now. I mean, I could just give everyone the same boon and just everyone gets more melee attack, weapon strength, and charge bonus, which I mean that sounds pretty good to me. Are you busy doing something? Oh, you're fighting the Oracles of Zinch. Oh, that's perfect. Yeah, you definitely fight those. You go off, King. And you are fighting Wurzag. Is Wurzag actually coming at you, or... I mean, it doesn't really bother me either way. Right. We just need... Now, how much are those guns... I can't tell how much those guns are going to cost. Not yet. In 1 turn I can. I'm going to get 4 of them, and then I can potentially use like Acid Rain on the dwarf. I don't know how crustaceans cause. Are they like prolific polluters or something? Are they a Captain Planet baddie? They can just summon Acid Rain? Is that something crabs can do? I need like David Attenborough here to tell me what crabs are capable of. I mean, we know they're capable of carrying guns now. Okay, we've got the crustacean arm. Old Powderback was always known to be an eccentric individual, blah, blah, yeah. Old Powderback, genius engineer and pirate extraordinaire. Maybe a view... Oh, we already did that one. Okay, so what we got to do? Crustacean arsenal. I mean, I'd probably do that anyway. It just sounds good. Right, which one has guns? There we go. There we go. Now we're talking. Yeah, look at that. 18 missile strength, 80 guys in a unit. Time to pop some caps in some dwarven arses. More guns. Maybe bombs? Bombs often feel quite weak, though. Just get more guns. That feels... Oh, we're down like 1 guy. Okay, we'll recruit 1 more guy, and then Then we go and fight dwarves with guns. And also acid rain. Now, do I want to get something fancy? I could get this. I do want to see if the crab riders actually ride crabs. I kind of want 2 of them though. Do I get rid of one of the monks? And get the crab rider? I mean, the crab riders seem just worse. So, okay, I'm going to get one. I'm going to get, in fact, you know what I can do? Rather than do that, we can meander over here. And then we can recruit them. We don't need to be in the city to recruit. We can be anywhere in the region. And there we go. I just want to see if they ride the little crabs. Is it crabs riding crabs? This is purely for science. Also, we've got more spider crabs, which is horrible. Okay. Didn't... But you are fighting Zinch as well, aren't you? But you want to fight me as well. Okay, well, I mean... Alright, fine. Sure, be that way. I mean, maybe he peaced out with them. Did you peace out with... No, you're also fighting the Ancient Wardens, whoever those guys are. Oh, that's us. And the Oracle's there. You're fighting the who? Who the hell are those idiots? Oh, wait. Right, well, let's march down here ASAP. We can hopefully reach the Cursed Jungle before they are up to anything. You have... military presence. Well, that's bad. With any luck, we can reach the Cursed Jungle before they do. Fingers crossed. You know what I would like is... What does this spell do? Is it an area of effects? Reduces armour. Ooh, now, see? Armour's a bit of a problem for us, so we get that. And suddenly, armour's not so much of a problem. We have solutions to problems. Improvise, adapt, overcome. Okay, no sight of them so far. Going to ambush nuts. I would like, you know, like a hero or something. I'm assuming we don't. No, we do not have access to heroes. What do we need to have access to heroes? A different building than that one, apparently. We could recruit a lord. I'm kind of tempted to recruit a lord. We could get Claudius Goldshell. Goldshell, he's the crab. Who shall you mustn't touch? I mean, we could do that. It would actually make us lose money, so let's not do that. I mean, this army looks pretty good. We could go grab Teotiqua while Crocgar... Hello. While Crocgar... What strength ranking are you? 35. Why? I don't understand if you're fighting Zinch why you decide to pick a fight with me as well. That just seems insane. Still nothing. Weird. Anybody home? Okay. Just decided to declare war on me with no armies nearby. It's nice to see that Khalida is immediately moving to my aid. Look at that. She is, oh, like a whippet. I'm so lucky to have such a good friend to come to my aid in my time of need. Like, Teotiqua's right there, completely undefended. You're just gonna let me... Okay, I can't technically walk in. I'm gonna sneak into this little pile of trees here. You can't see me. There's no giant crabs here. As far as I'm concerned, this is a crab-free zone. Okay, well, they did send someone to cover that. Does this have defenses? No. No defense. I don't think it does increase defenses, does it? No. Okay. Maybe we just, like, go in and kill everyone? Seeing as they, I mean, they did start it, didn't they? This is on them. realistically. Shall we... Let's do some acid rain. Let's do some acid rain on these guys. Which will... Okay, 30 less armour, which is great. I like that. I like that. Oh, it says Pyrrhic Victory now. Right, needless to say, we've gained entrance to the city through, well, misdirection. Because, of course, this map is really good if you hide all of your units over one side in the trees, and anyone who can't hide over the other side, and then the enemy's like, oh, we better deploy over here, and then you're like, nope, surprise, motherfuckers, and then you just have to, like, wander through these trees here. For the AI, they need to walk all the way around here, background here, which gives you a massive advantage, which basically means you can get inside the city before they know what's going on. And indeed, we are now inside the city. However, we're still going to have a fairly hard fight on our hands, as they are stacked full of lizardy boys. And you gotta go, oh, but these guys have got 60 armour. And yeah, because this is the garrison, this is not the army. If we have a look over, like, here somewhere, here are Saurus warriors with 30 armour because they've had that reduced armour. And I think also, like, leadership? I mean, not that I really care about that leadership, to be honest. It's just a minor concern. Holy shit, we snipped our way through those barricades pretty quick. Yeah, you better run, you little lizardy shits. You get a snip, and you get a snip. "34 kills. Good job, Old Kelpbeard." Also, you get your little buff arcane spell shield, which is pretty powerful actually, because it gives an extra bit of power recharge and reserves per second as well, which means you'll basically never run out of winds of magic, which is kind of handy. We're going to cut this Saurus warrior unit in two by attacking from both sides. And of course, our little monkey boys are very good with 53 melee attack, magical attacks as well, 73 weapon strength, which is absolutely bonkers. That's mental. I mean, Saurus are bad and they've got 63. Of course, our melee defense is only 34, so that's kind of where we struggle a bit. But our armor is 70, so we're basically comparable to Saurus warriors, and Saurus warriors are pretty great throughout the entire game, to be honest. Okay, we're trying to sort of like increase our area of control here. We're going to grab this objective. Take this one down. We've got a few units of Skinks and Saurus sort of moving into position, as well as their Croxagore Ancient lumbering into position. Our Nightmare Fuel are currently eating a Skink cohort. Look at that little face. Oh, it just genuinely makes me like shiver. Gives me the willies, and not in a good way. Okay, we're going to debuff the balls out of the Croxagore Ancient using the Hex of Corrosion, which reduces the armor-piercing weapon damage and also their armor, and more importantly, so they've only got 23 armor now. So that's going to make life a little bit easier for us. Now, I did have my guns up on the wall, so I've got the Crustacean Gunners. Yeah, they've got like, they just like stapled the gun to their back, didn't they? How do they pull the trigger? Some sort of pulley system? You know what? I don't need to know. Not important. Kelpbeard slamming into the Croxagore Ancient, taking a huge chunk out of his health. Oh my god, you're absolutely destroying him. Snip, snip. Okay, we got the monks throwing themselves against the spear infantry. So we're going to push up these ramps to the top. Meanwhile, we're going to hold this section of the city with our guns and also the hard shell cannonbacks. We have a feral Bastiliodon that's decided to wander down and attack us. So we're going to pull the hard shell cannonbacks out of here and we're going to bring the guns up. Crustacean Battle Altar. Definitely need that in the mix because it can give us a massive boost to our melee attack and weapon strength. There's a few support units in the game, and a lot of them are pretty garbage. I'm thinking like the Grail Relique, like it's just terrible. But this thing, I'm like, yes, this deserves a slot in the army. You can go. You don't want too many of them, but you can certainly, you know, they've certainly got a place. The Feral Bastilion taking a massive pounding from the guns there as they just target him and bring him down. Down they go. And these guns are now just going to sit here and protect this flank while we push up. Old Kelpbeard and all of our little crab monks are going to push in this direction. Force their way up. Kill everyone they find. Oh, we've also got the spot. And yes, indeed, they are crabs riding crabs that look like spiders. Spiders that are crab. I don't know. Basically that. Yep, they are indeed riding crabs. So it's hot crab on crab action. Very nice. Very sexy. And here comes a unit of Saurus warriors. Without shields. That's unfortunate for you. In fact, there's a few units of Saurus warriors sort of meandering down here, all without shields. Again, probably a bad idea for them. Getting absolutely destroyed by that missile fire. I don't know why they thought, oh, let's all come down here straight into the guns. Like, none of them have got shields. Really bad idea. I mean, most of them have only got half their armour as well. It's a turkey shoot. While that's occurring, Kelpbeard is taking an absolute pounding from all these javelins. Of course, they will run out of javelins eventually, and I don't think he's going to run out of health. He does have a lot of health anyway, and also his missile resistance is 45%. He's got 20% physical resistance, which means he is pretty resistant to the old missile fire. He's using the hardened shells on himself as well to make sure that he's just going to soak that damage nice and easy. Meanwhile, our guys have got like 78 weapon strength thanks to the buffs. Yep, kind of bonkers. We're going to drop armor debuffs on these guys as well to help out. Yeah, Old Kelpbeard's just like, yep, nope, you can throw javelins at me all day, ain't going to do any damage. Skinks, the other white meats. Okay, well, we push up the ramps there, we can see there's just a huge pile of dead Saurus littering the ground. They've got absolutely ham on these. Look at these like 63 kills, 66 kills, 35 kills, 56. They've just been absolutely annihilating multiple units of Saurus. Good job, guys. Goes to debuff. That Hex of Corrosion is pretty legit. Minus 60 armor is going to reduce that Bastiliodon to chunks. Or easily teasable. Like, it's just going to be really easy to kill when he's got no armor. The Bastiliodon really does rely on having buttloads of armor. And he doesn't have that anymore. Kelpbeard's up to 329 kills. Again, he doesn't have any AoE ability, so this is literally just him throwing his weight around. And as we overrun the last of the defenders, looks like Crocgar's got a bit more of a handful than he bargained for. Oh, I'm coming for you, Kroq-Gar. I'm coming for all your stuff. Well, absolutely bodied them. I'm tempted to do this, but I think we need to occupy. Got Talisman of Endurance. That could come in handy. We've got the little crab levy there. Okay. I don't know if... we also got a little bit of growth of money, which is going to come in handy. Because someone's not coming to my rescue, are they? I don't know if the Grenadiers are going to be... I got 12 shots. But the crab cannons... I mean... I don't know what the shell crackers are. It says they have 7 projectiles, which sounds like it's a Hellblaster volley gun type shenanigans. We could upgrade you. That would give us more shells. I do think that acid rain was pretty clutch. And now Kroq-Gar's got issues. If we go and grab the golden tower, I mean, Wurzag's not a fun guy.
What brings you to the
well, technically he is, but because he's a mushroom. But I mean, he's busy with Thorek at the moment, so maybe he'll leave me alone. God, we've got 2 skill points. That we're going to get Respect Your Elders. Damn right you should. And Crushing Claw. Well, we don't have Crushing Claw yet, so let's not do that. But more melee attack and upkeep reduction for warrior monks sounds very handy, because now we have more income, because these guys only cost us 113 income. Very good. And also they've got more melee attack, 60 melee attack, which is pretty legit. I like it. I like it a lot. Okay, great. Now we just need to fight the rest of Kroq-Gar and probably everyone else on this sodding continent. But worry about that next time. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.